Another tough day in the office, eh? Check this out. Guys, I'm Corey. Now there's a couple of things that you should know about me before we get started. First is, I'm an OG geek. So that means I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not a TikToker, I'm not a vlogger, and I hate public speaking. So that means you are in for a treat, because these videos are likely to suck. Anyway, so 6 months ago, we bought our jet ski, or our PWC, our Seadoo. At that time, knew very little about fishing, about boating, about PWCs, about anything in that sort of area really. Not much has changed, except along the way, you know, we've had a few frustrations, a few hassles, and we've done some Googling, and we've found some cheats, some hacks, and some little tricks that we can do to make our life easier while we're out on the ski, whether that be fishing or just having a general hoon. I thought we'd do a series of short videos just outlining a few of the things that we've found out along the way to save you from having to Google and do the discovery that I've had to do. Now, another thing you should know about me is that I didn't grow up in New Zealand, so therefore I know very little about the coastline, where's good to fish, where's not good to fish, where's safe to ski, and so on. So as I say, given I don't know the area of New Zealand, one feature I often use is by plotting my courses with Active Captain, and then syncing that with the unit that's on the Seadoo, and having that plot a course for us. That saves me from hitting the bottom, hitting rocks, and even allows me to go out at night or early in the morning where visibility is not that great, but I still have the confidence of knowing that I'm not going to hit anything. Well, not anything that's fixed anyway. Alright, so that's what we're up for. Hope you enjoy. Thanks. So we're going to start with the Active Captain app, which is in the App Store for download. Now where we're going today, tomorrow, is actually Cowell Island, which is up here. We're actually going to go to Flat Rock, which is just here. But we're going to create our own waypoint, or our own marker. So I want to go roughly in the middle of them all. I'll just tap the map there, and then that creates a point, and then we'll edit that point. It's not a boat ramp, so we'll change our icon to rock, so let's call it a rock. And let's call it Flat Rock. Turn and close. Now that we've got our waypoint or our marker set, we can do Route 2. We can do auto guidance, and that's going to take it from where I am currently, which we don't really want. So we're going to drag our start point up here, then we'll zoom in, drag us over the sandspit a bit closer, and again zoom in. You can see I've already got a waypoint called sandspit there. We're just going to go drag us over onto that, and we're going to call this to Flat Rock, and then done. So what that's done now is we've in our settings we have a preferred depth of around 3.5. Now obviously we're a jet ski, so we could probably make that a bit smaller, but I prefer to err on the side of caution. We need 3 meters vertical clearance, shoreline distance, anyway, various settings that you can control, and it uses that when it determines your optimal route to get to the destination. You'll see here that closer in here we've got these little dotted lines, and we've got exclamation marks. That's basically telling us that, you know, it's below our threshold, so it's shallow depths, and it's kind of a warning that to take care there. But so tomorrow morning I'll be able to follow that path, it'll get me to where I want to be, and then from there I'll use the sounder itself to determine exactly where I want to be on the pinnacles. So now we go up to our user data, and we can see here 2 flat rock, right, and then we can sync and navigate. Now obviously we've got to be connected to our plotter to do that. So the next step is connect to our Garmin unit using our phone. Bluetooth, let's connect to something fishy. Now the phone's connected, go back to Active Captain, and we want to sync and navigate. Auto guidance, we want to accept it, so yes. And there we are, we have our course plotted for us. We want to save it, save path. And back, so tomorrow morning, go across to combos, select our navigation combo, then menu, navigation chart menu, waypoints and tracks, routes and auto guidance paths, and then we select our flat rock, and there we go. We're ready to be shown which way to go. Go navigate to. Go up further, you can see here that our path is ready to go. So when I'm there tomorrow morning, I'm all set. So that's the vid. Hopefully it delivered a bit of value to you and showed you something maybe you didn't know or whatever. But anyway, if you liked it, if you got some value, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, whatever. There'll be a few more videos coming. They're going to be just as good as this one, I'm afraid, if you're in for the long haul. Sweet. See you next time.
'Cause I know what I would do when we're fooling around, just me and you.